Good day, hi ho kids, and welcome to our today's discussion. So before we start our discussion for today, let me show you a table first. Inside this table, there are some sentences. Now let's begin reading this first sentence right here. This is my Lola Ida. Now let's go to this side. This is my Lola Ida. Next, I will invite my cousins Ida and Leah. And for the second one, I will invite my cousins, Ida and Leah. Now, what can you notice about these sentences right here? Yes, on this side, there are some commas that are added because for today, our topic is all about comma. Now, you write a comma like this. Comma is very important because if you put commas incorrectly in sentences, the meaning of the sentence can change. Now let's talk about the different uses of commas. Let's begin with this one. Comma is used to separate items in a list of three or more. Like for example, I ate spaghetti, fried chicken, and hot dogs during my birthday party. Now you can see here that there are two commas because there are three items separated. We have spaghetti, fried chicken, and hot dogs. Now for the second one, my classmates, cousins, and neighbors celebrated with me. Again, for this one, we have three items. We have classmates, cousins, and neighbors. Next is to separate extra information. Like for example, Bea, my sister, made me a birthday cake. It doesn't mean that there are two nouns or two subjects in the sentence. It is just saying that Bea is the narrator's sister. Second example, Martha, my friend, came to my party. And same as with our first example, it doesn't mean that there are two subjects, Martha and my friend. It just means that the narrator's friend is Martha. For the third one, it is to separate an introduction from the rest of the sentence. For example, hello, how are you? And sorry, I will not be able to go there. So for these two sentences, our introductions are hello and sorry. And as you can see after the introduction, there is our comma. Introduction, comma. For the next, it is to separate elements in an address or place. For example, my address is 22 Lanzones Street, Barangay Sikatuna, Quezon City. For this one, we have two commas. The first comma is used to separate the street to the barangay and the barangay to the city. Next is to separate the day of the week, day of the month, and year in a date. Like, for example, I was born on August 5, 1997. And we use this, of course, for month and date and comma. And then we have here the year. Next is to use comma after the person's name when writing a letter. For example, Dear Angela, comma. And to my dear friend Vincent, comma. Again, we use comma for person's name when writing a letter. Next or last one is for commas after closing when writing a letter. For example, love, mommy. And from your friend Tommy. Let us now go to the points to remember in this topic or in this lesson. First is to use commas correctly because commas can change the meaning of the sentence. That's all for today. Thank you and goodbye. Hi, Ho Kids.